This is Bruce, and I'm here with Jesse Wroblewski from Generations Beyond for the Long Island Business People podcast. How you doing, Jesse?
Good, how are you?
Good, and just tell me about Generations Beyond.
Generations Beyond is basically a full-service digital design studio. We started about 12 years ago, and we've just been designing websites, flash animations, just basically riding the trends of the internet. There's always new stuff popping up, and we always got to stay on the cutting edge. So that's what we've been up to.
That's great. And who are your biggest clients?
I work a full range of clients, all the way from mom and pop landscapers up to the New York Islanders. So pretty much run the gamut as far as services and creativity and anything that comes my way.
Excellent. As a web designer myself, I always ask this question: if the internet never existed, what do you see yourself doing for a living?
I don't know. I actually went to college for physical therapy, and I worked in a hospital for 2 years, and
that's interesting.
I was just, literally getting paid to walk in circles. Just old people had surgeries, and they had to be rehabbed, and the hospital was built in the shape of a square, and I literally, for 8 hours a day, would walk in slow motion in a circle. I was tearing my hair out, and I saw an ad for a tech school. I had a degree already, and this tech school was 9 months, and I was already on my 28K modem, seeing what the internet was about, and I just took the plunge, and 12 years later, I've been at it ever since.
Well, that was my next question. When you already answered it, how did you get into the technical field? And
yeah, I minored in art in college. I always had an interest in art and being creative, but there was never really any money to be made. As a small businessman, and I saw the internet had tremendous potential, and there was nowhere to go but up. So I just took the plunge and got the technical backing to support the creativity, and that was it.
Well, that's great. But another big part of your business is about making movies, and I know you have a lot of the movie software and books, and so talk about that.
I was always big into flash animation, and as flash animation grows, you always see the latest and coolest stuff. Flash animation is pretty much where you look to see a cool web page design. It may not be the most technically advanced thing that you can do for a website, but Flash is where it's at, to find something cool and cutting edge. And I started seeing these green screen walk-ons where people would actually walk onto their website and explain things, and I automatically had to figure out how they do that. I have to do it myself. So that led me down a path of buying cameras and microphones and green screens and professional lighting and soundproofing, and
that is cool.
It's kind of a hobby too, so it's not all work. So I could always buy a new toy and play with it and see how it works, and that's basically how I got into a lot of video production.
That's great. So you're basically a creative guy.
Yeah, basically.
He's a creative guy in Long Island.
I'm a creative guy, and aside from it being a business, when I finish work, I'm still on the internet, I'm still making movies, so, it's kind of a hobby too, so it's not like I hang up my hat and I can't stand it, I can't wait to get out of the office, that's what I do pretty much full time.
That's great. And Jesse and I, as two people in the web design industry, doing actually different types of ends of it, we have been working on a couple of projects together, so we've been creating a nice all-around project that we can offer the clients.
Yeah, I mean, you can never, the web industry is so big, you can never know anything, and if you do know everything, you can never be good at everything. So it's great to, make contacts like Bruce and work with other designers that fill in, gaps in your knowledge base, and, Bruce does that well. I think I help Bruce and vice versa. And, it's been a great relationship so far. I've known you for at least a year now.
I think it's been a year and a half now.
Yeah.
So we first met at the Hop Hog Panera.
Yeah, I hired Bruce to give me some lessons on some stuff that I was lacking, and we started working together.
He still has he's not implemented those lessons yet.
That's
cool though. So, anyway, so how can people find you on the web? How can people hire you?
GenerationsBeyond.com. I'm located in Massac Beach. I've been on Long Island all my life. I've been in business for about 12 years. I don't plan on going anywhere, so if you're looking for a stable web design firm, high-end creativity that is not going to go anywhere, give me a call, 631-696-0324.
Excellent. They can also find you on Facebook and Twitter.
All that stuff, Facebook, Twitter, I'm out there. So if you do a search for Generations Beyond or my name, you'll get a ton of stuff.
Excellent. Thank you, Jesse.
Thank you, Bruce.
Jesse of Generations Beyond.